Welcome to our overview about Application Manager for Units. This module is designed to help you have a better understanding about how to accept online applications using the Application Manager platform in my.scouting.org. In this particular module, we're going to be discussing accepting youth applications, which can be approved by your Unit Key 3, which is your chartered organization representative or delegate, a committee chair, or your leader, which would be a Cub Master on the Cub Scout level, Scoutmaster for Scouts BSA, Crew Advisor for Venturing, Sea Scout ship skippers, or Exploring Post Advisors. Youth applications can also be approved by your new member coordinator. But it is very important to note that in Application Manager, you might not just see youth applications, you might see adult applications. And only your chartered organization representative or a COR delegate can approve your adult applications. Back in 2022, the Mayflower Council decided to switch from paper applications to online applications for a bunch of different reasons, but these are kind of the key three reasons that are advantages to using adult applications. The first one is that information that is submitted using an online application is put into your unit's roster and scout book within 48 hours of acceptance. Parents enter their own information, so the likelihood of errors or bad penmanship issues goes down substantially because it's being done online digitally by the parent. And lastly, payment for national and council fees are collected using this platform. I do want to remind you that if your unit does charge a dues, that is something that you would need to talk to the family and collect from them directly. So what is Application Manager? It's an online platform that allows your Key 3 and your new member coordinator to manage and accept online applications. As I said before, once they're accepted, new scouts appear in Scoutbook within 48 hours, and it does allow you to instantly accept or reject online applications. It's very important that we emphasize that timely acceptance of applications, whether it's youth or adult, is very helpful on a couple of different levels. One of the big ones is it properly has them registered nationally, which means they're covered under BSA insurance. Additionally, it does allow them to feel like they're accepted into your unit and gives that family that confidence, if you will, consumer confidence, if you will, for being involved in our program, and can be very helpful in you not only starting that scout on their path in the program, but also maybe even recruiting an adult. Once you log into my.scouting.org, on the left-hand side, you're going to see the menu bar. Click the menu bar and scroll down to where it says Application Manager. It is very important to note that if you are, for example, a committee chair for more than one unit, you're going to need to select the unit that you're looking to accept applications for. Once you do that, you're going to see your dashboard, which you can see on the screen here. Highlighted in red right now is an overview of applications that your unit has received over the last 90 days. It's not only going to show you the total applications, it's going to tell you how many are in progress, the number that are closed and completed, to kind of give them their definitions. Closed means they were not accepted into your unit. Completed means that they were. So it's very important to note when you're looking at that. It's going to be very rare for you to see a closed application, but from time to time, those do happen. The other status bar that's really important to show you is what's highlighted in red right here, and that is your pending summary, so that you can have an idea of if there are any special circumstances regarding that application. Most of your applications are going to be pending acceptance, but I do want to go over the other definitions so that you have a clear understanding of what they are. So pending acceptance are applications that have not been processed as of yet. And that will also include any adult application that is awaiting YPT to be completed. Those will be there as well. Pending acknowledgement. These are more for adult applications where the applicant has answered yes to one of the screening questions, and the council has to take action on that particular application. Pending applicant agreement refers to applications that have been reassigned to a different unit and are awaiting the applicant to acknowledge the change. We generally are not in the habit of reassigning applications to different units without instructions either from the family or from the unit that they originally applied to. Pending applicant response are applications that have been sent back to the applicant and are awaiting further information. In most cases, those are going to be adult applications. Pending reassignment. This is kind of a fail-safe status that it sits in Application Manager. Any applications that are not processed within 10 to 12 days are automatically assigned back to this status for council review. And they are almost always assigned back to the original unit unless we are otherwise directed again, either by the family that is applying or by the unit that they originally applied to. And last but certainly not least, pending review. Those are applications that are not accepted by the unit. They are put here for council to review and take further action on. The other status box that we do want to show you really quick is the one on the right with the little pie chart there. The pie chart will tell you how long your applications have been sitting and are awaiting approval. Obviously, we would like to see you clear up your outstanding applications. Usually, if they're in the yellow, that's a pretty good acceptance rate. If they get later, obviously, we want to make sure you make notes, and you'll see how to do that in just a couple of minutes. And down the bottom is where all of your applications that are waiting approval or have a pending status, rather, are going to be listed. And you're going to be able to see their name, you're going to be able to see their status, who they are, and the organization, which should be your organization. There is one or two key things we do want to show you, though, in this particular bar, and that is when you look right here to the left of the applicant name, you're going to see an icon. And that icon is going to tell you whether it's a youth application or an adult application. Youth applications have a black icon and the silhouette of a scout wearing a baseball cap. For an adult application, those are blue, and those are showing a silhouette of a scouter wearing a campaign hat. So now that you have a clear understanding about how that all works, let's watch this video on how to approve them.
Select the name of the person you would like to review, and the application will show in your screen. The first section is the application summary, which includes information about the youth and contact information. You will also see application notes on the right-hand side. This is a space where any other person in the unit who has been granted access to view or act on applications can post notes. This way, if more than one person in the unit is reviewing or accepting applications, notes can be left so that others will know what actions have been taken. At the bottom of the application is the information that can be reviewed. Press Completed, and the application will open. Here you will find more detailed information that the youth or the parent has filled in. Once you have reviewed the application, you can close the application by simply clicking on the X on the right-hand corner. This will take you back to the Actions section. In the Actions section, you have three choices. If you select the red button, Do Not Accept, this will send a notice to the council that you do not think this applicant should be allowed in any scouting unit. The council may follow up with you to determine why you hold this opinion. If they concur with your assessment, they will contact the applicant's parents and let them know why the child will not be allowed in scouting. If you select this action, you will be asked to confirm your selection. The next action is to reassign the applicant. You would select this option if your unit is not a good fit for the applicant. For example, if you have talked with a parent and your meeting nights will not fit their schedule, by selecting reassignment, this will allow the district to find another unit that better fits the person's needs. When you select reassignment, a box will pop up asking you to select a reason you are reassigning the applicant. Once you select a reason, you would hit save, and the application would be reassigned to the district. The blue button is accept. If this is chosen, you will receive a message that the person is now complete. In the application's notes, the status will also be updated to complete. An automated welcome email from the BSA will be sent to the email address in the application, and if the unit has set up their own welcome message, then that will be sent 24 hours later. Within 24 hours, the new member will show in your unit roster in My.Scouting, and you can onboard the new member to Scoutbook or any other application that your unit uses. While we hope that you can accept every youth application in your unit, if you cannot, don't procrastinate, because the sooner you take action, the sooner another unit can be found to meet the family's needs and to start them on their scouting path.
Just one thing here before we go any further, and that is when you do hit the reassign button here in the Mayflower Council, they are not sent back to the district. They are actually sent back to the council, and that's where that pending reassignment would be the status for that particular application. Okay. Very important to realize one more thing, and again, I do want to emphasize this, that for adult applications, they can only be approved by your chartered organization representative or a COR delegate. We do have separate training for them. And last but certainly not least, we do want to give you a couple of closing thoughts. Accepting your applications in a timely manner allows families to feel confident in their involvement in our program, and it also provides coverage for the participant under BSA insurance. It's very important that you discuss with your leadership of your unit who is going to be primarily responsible for accepting new applications. But make sure your key three understands the process. And one last tip, once you accept your youth, encourage their adult to get involved. Remember, we are volunteer driven and professionally guided. And I hope this seminar has helped you today. My name is Rob DeFazio with the Mayflower Council. Thank you very much for your time, and happy scouting.